Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transit of the Sun. The transiting Sun is in quincunx with natal Mercury. How the transiting Sun behaves in quincunx with natal Mercury depends on the position of natal Mercury. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in aspect with your natal Mercury. But the basics are as follows. When the transit of the Sun forms a quincunx transit aspect with Mercury, a dynamic will be created that will require convenience in self-expression, communication, and thought processes. The transit itself provokes communication and forces you to try to clear your mind. So try to focus more. This transit presents a challenge in sharing your creative expression through messages. A complex interplay of energies is created that often results in heightened restlessness and a constant need to reconcile conflicting thoughts. This very difficult transit often indicates a need for adjustment, as the energies of these two involved planets will certainly not naturally align. The Sun, which represents ego and vitality through expression, when we connect in difficult aspects with Mercury, we essentially get a way to express ourselves through the pressure to convey our message correctly and in no other way, but through your specific style of communication. The whole situation at that point becomes very confusing because you lose confidence in your speaking skills. Communication, intellect, and reasoning, thus characterized by tension without direct conflict, will cause significant mental dissonance. It becomes difficult for you to express your thoughts clearly, and you feel misunderstood. There is a certain tendency to misinterpret the message or problems with clarity in conversations, especially in body language. We say one thing, but with our body we give completely wrong meanings and vice versa. We will also have problems with difficulties in reading or speaking. This position makes expression itself challenging. However, the quincunx itself forces you to question your ideas, and with patience and time you will learn more about the best way to direct your creative instincts. You can easily fine-tune your message and be more effective in sharing your message. As we have already stated, the quincunx itself is an extremely difficult aspect, and with this transit of the Sun, which we encounter twice a year, we can manage it very easily. The transit always happens at the same time and lasts 2 to 3 days. It affects how we think, speak, and connect with others. So if the planets are very unfavorably placed, it is best to avoid important decisions and conversations at that time. Rather, be encouraged to take the time to rethink your ideas or the way you communicate. That is, adjust the way you convey your thoughts or process information. The quincunx themselves seem unnatural, forcing you to share your ideas very awkwardly. Also, your conversations seem unnatural and you will feel as if you are forced to chat without even wanting to. Thus forced, the likelihood of inner turmoil becomes inevitable, as attempts to communicate effectively and needs seem fruitless, for the simple reason that others misunderstand you. However, despite its challenging nature, this transit also holds potential, requires adaptation and encourages finding innovative approaches to bridge the gap between inner desires and intellectual inclinations. As adjustments are made toward achieving harmony between these influences, personal growth becomes possible through improved communication skills and increased self-awareness. Be willing to adjust your communication style and be patient with yourself and others, and if you still feel misunderstood, take the time to clarify your thoughts and intentions. Consider how your very expression aligns with your thoughts and ideas, as this is a good time for introspection. So even though misunderstandings and miscommunication stand in the way of your relationships, do not feel constrained by insecurity. Try not to go to the extreme and talk too much or shut down and remain silent. The false feeling that time is running out and that you won't get there is brief. Therefore, do not rush to submit the application or complete the work. The deadline might be near, but anxiety will make you undermine your success, because you don't know how to communicate your message effectively.